Welcome to the show. In today's episode, I'm going to be looking at an incredibly important topic. I'm going to delve into hip hop and spoken word therapy by explaining firstly what it is and then how it can help. Hip hop has traditionally been seen as a form of entertainment, being a massive musical genre. Unfortunately, stereotypical portrayals of the hip hop genre lead many to perceive it as like a misogynist, violent, and profane genre. It leads to the question, can it actually be used to heal? And the answer to that is yes. This video references a paper by Ian P Levy, an assistant professor of school counselling at Manhattan College in New York. He helped to develop something called hip hop and spoken word therapy for school counsellors. If you don't already know, a school counsellor is someone who traditionally supports students' academic, personal and social, and career development in K-12 schooling. He approached it by making students write, record, and perform hip-hop music, and I'll break this down. Hip-hop and spoken word therapy is grounded in established counseling theories, including cognitive behavioral therapy, which is about identifying the link between thoughts and behaviors, and also based on person-centered therapy, which is about listening to and validating the thoughts and feelings of the person in question. These are then merged with several hip-hop oriented methods. For example, lyric writing as cognitive journaling is about asking students to write in a lyrical journal between counseling sessions as well as within counseling sessions to detail their thoughts and behaviors through rhyme. This is so that they can process the emergence of specific difficult thoughts, feelings and emotions outside and inside of sessions, which are both equally as important. I personally definitely think it's important for students to take the skills learned in these sessions and also apply them in their everyday life. Another technique used is collaboration by role-playing, which helps by pairing two or more students with one another to co-write a song about a shared emotional experience. Hip-hop and spoken word therapy is something that does rely on collaboration. Think about a hip-hop collaboration you love. If you distill that essence, it's a process that requires artists to share distinct stories about the same concept to complete a cohesive song. If you actually think about the process of writing and performing for non-musicians, it's really a superbly effective way of analyzing thoughts and developing solutions. I personally think it's brilliant because it allows students to gather insight from their peers and counselors as they prepare to navigate a difficult and emotional experience. Hip-hop performances or cyphers are also used to bolster group dynamics. It encourages people to share their lyrics in an environment where they feel safe and supported. Cyphers are generally defined as highly codified yet unstructured hip-hop cultural exchanges in the form of raps or dance. It's about grounding students in a realistic and natural environment, and as we know, making people name their thoughts is really the first step to helping someone. Scholars have actually suggested that cyphers can be used in group counselling practice to establish group norms supportive of group cohesion and enabling emotional expression. In hip-hop culture, mixtapes have traditionally offered marginalized individuals and communities a platform to share complex and untold stories. That's why they traditionally existed. Mixtape creation is a humanistic process, given that all songs on the project are chosen solely by the creators and are based on what they deem most important. It's a process that places importance on individuality. Keep that in mind. And because of that, it's also a key technique used by hip-hop and spoken word therapy. In a study, a high school counselor integrated hip-hop and spoken word therapy into a specially designed group counseling curriculum to meet the emotional and stress coping needs of the youth. A total of 12 students participated in this course. All people were of ethnic backgrounds, 9 males and 3 females, and an average age of 15.25 years. The study's main finding from the quantitative analysis was that between the beginning and end of a hip-hop lyricism group, students definitely experienced significant positive movement from the preparation stage for emotional coping to an action stage for emotional coping. Basically, this means that students learned to use lyric writing to process emotional stress. They were also able to openly express their feelings and deepen their own self-awareness, and that's pretty cool. A handful of coping skills were also found, suggesting that students actually learned to write lyrics to navigate stress, write for catharsis, and actually write to reflect. Finally, there was also evidence that suggested that students developed a more refined self-image as a result of participating in the group. Self-awareness and self-esteem is important in a society which seeks to diminish both of those for business gain. So overall, hip-hop as a use of therapy has shown to be significant, especially in school children. But the truth is, anyone can benefit, and these are all very accessible processes. Find someone who wants to help and is willing to listen. Explain your proposal, whether it's journaling, using cyphers, lyric writing, or performing. Have them keep a track and let yourself be immersed in the process. It's the building blocks of self-analysis, and it's built from the foundations that hip-hop gave us.